worldwide. That just goes to show you the international flavor that we put together on this show. It's led by Triple G and Denny Jacobs, but when you have tremendous fighters like this, all world-class fighters fighting on the show, it really shows the international flavor and interest of all these world champions. So with that, I'd like to bring up someone who I have to say, I didn't know him until Peter Nelson at HBO introduced me to him. He's the promotional representative for Srisaket Sor Rungvisai. Through the promotion, I've learned how to say the name, but he's been tremendous, tremendously cooperative and helpful, and they understand this is such a huge opportunity for Srisaket to launch his career on the international stage. I mean, he's been wildly successful in Thailand. He actually, coincidentally enough, Srisaket fought Quadros down in Mexico, so you see how kind of a small world it is in these lighter divisions once they are all at this world-class level. Can't say enough about, he's become my friend now, Bank. He's really, as I mentioned, very cooperative. Srisaket is mandated as the mandatory challenger for Chocolatito. Many boxing insiders that are very familiar with the lower weight division say that Srisaket is actually a tougher fight than Quadros. So we'll see how that matchup plays out on Saturday night. Styles always make fights. He's a very big puncher. So I'd like to bring up Bank to say a few words on behalf of the promotion, and then he can introduce Srisaket. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Tom. So I have to say that this fight is going to be a history for Thailand, because it's going to be the first time in the history of in boxing in Thailand that there's a Thai guy fighting #1 pound-for-pound champion in the world. It's going to be the first time that a Thai guy is fighting in Madison Square Garden, challenging for the world title on HBO pay-per-view. So it's very meaningful for us, and we have to thank K2 Promotion, Tom Loeffner, Peter Nielsen from HBO Boxing, and also WBC team, and also President Mauricio Sulaiman for this great opportunity. And also we have to thank the champion Chocolatito and Tigan Promotion for this opportunity as well. So I have to say that I met Srisaket for the first time around 8 or 9 years ago, and back at that time he said he was so poor, he was a trash collector, he had to eat trash to survive on the difficult days. But after that day, he trained so hard. He was the one who always trained the extra round, run the extra mile. After that day, he won his fight with almost 95% KO ratio to win, and that's crazy. So he's a guy who's very motivated, and he turned around. He was a world champion once. He turned around his life and the life of his family, and Saturday night he will have the opportunity to turn around his life, create a new life for himself, make a history for Thailand as well. So he's very motivated, and everybody knows how great Roman Gonzalez Chocolatito is. He's #1 fighter pound for pound. But I think what most people do not know is that on Saturday night, he'll be fighting against the most motivated fighter he has ever faced, the most aggressive fighter he has ever faced, and the fighter with the hardest punching power he has ever faced. So it'll be a great fight Saturday night. For the fans who come to Madison Square Garden, HBO pay-per-view, I think the fans will be treating themselves with one of the potential fight of the year. And thank you so much again for K2 Promotion and HBO, and also the WBC. Thank you. And then I will invite Srisaket, my friend, to come and talk about his thought on this fight.
ครับผมขอบคุณ WBC คุณทีโอก็ขอบคุณ K2 แล้วก็ไฟนี้เป็นประวัติศาสตร์ของผมแล้วก็ชาวไทยทุกคนผมอยาก สร้างประวัติศาสตร์ให้ชาวไทยทุกคนได้เห็นครับผม
I have to thank WBC, HBO, and K2 Promotion for this opportunity. This fight is going to be the history for Thailand. So I'll come here to win. I'm coming here to make the history for Thailand, and I'll get the victory for all the Thai people. Thank you.
Thank you, Bank. I mean, that really, again, shows how far-reaching this fight might take place here in New York City at the Mecca of Boxing, but to have these type of world-class international fighters, you can imagine all the people in Thailand tuning in for this fight, all the people in Nicaragua tuning in for this fight, all the people in over 100 countries. It just really exemplifies what the WBC stands for on the title. You see all the different flags on the WBC championship, and that's what these fighters fight for, the green and gold belt. And as Bank said, we definitely have to acknowledge Mauricio Suleiman as the president of the WBC for sanctioning this fight, putting it together, mandating as the #1 contender, which Srisaket earned that mandatory status. On this side of the table, you have what just considered the #1 pound-for-pound boxer in the sport of boxing. It's just, you know, it's one thing to be a world champion. It's one thing to be an undefeated world champion. It's one thing to be a world champion 4 different weight classes, all of which Chocolatito has accomplished. But to have that recognition as the #1 fighter in the sport of boxing, regardless of weight class, I mean, that's just such an honor and a distinction. And when you have 2 fighters of that caliber on this show, it's just, it's incredible. And as I mentioned, with Chocolatito and Triple G fighting on the same show, now I believe it's the 4th time. It's such a treat for the fans. Definitely want to acknowledge Mr. Honda and Taikan Promotions for allowing this fight to be a part of the show. They also promote Carlos Cuadras, and we have a great relationship, a great working relationship with Mr. Honda, with Akimi, Dongo, everyone at Taikan Promotions. So we definitely owe them a debt of gratitude for complimenting the show so much with these world-class fighters. I'd like to introduce now the manager of Chocolatito, and really someone who's just, again, I interact with on a regular basis, and you see his vision for the career of Roman Gonzalez. Very integral part, even with the training camp and just planning everything out. You know, fortunately, Roman had lost his trainer since the Cuadras victory, and so this will be his first fight stepping into the ring without his trainer, and that was kind of highlighted in the 2-day special. So I'd like to bring up Carlos Blando, manager of Chocolatito.
Hello everyone. I want to thank God first and foremost. I want to thank our promoter, Taikan Promotions, Kaicho, Akemi, Nick, and my brother Nobu, everybody in Taikan, our family, Nagano-san, and all the champions Mr. Honda has. I want to thank K2 Promotions, Tom, Erica, Melissa, Thorsten, Julie, Mike, Roy, just everybody, because you know, you just normally say K2 Promotions, but it's everybody behind K2, and we really feel excellent working with them. It's been a true blessing. HBO, all the people in HBO in the production, all the videos, the 2-day, it was just incredible. It was really nice seeing it. We really loved it. It was nice to see all the work and the investment that HBO is doing to Roman and to the lighter weight classes. It means a lot. I know that since Carbajal and Gonzalez, there wasn't that much attention, so we think it's a blessing because it's opening the doors to other boxers, and I think that that's very important. And Peter from HBO is making this possible. And we just want to thank everybody here at the Garden. It's excellent. It's a venue that, I grew up seeing the Knicks play the Bulls, and it was just incredible to be here. And Roman loves it, and the whole team. We want to thank also Team Chocolatito of our new head trainer, Wilmer Hernandez. That's taking the place of Arnulfo Wando, which is with us from the heavens, and we love and we take dearly. His father, Luis Gonzalez, Henry Membreño, Milton Gonzalez, so many people like Chombito, and so many people that really come together and form a family. That's what we are. This training camp was excellent. We were doing Costa Rica. Got to spar with his cousin, Jose Gonzalez from Gleason's gym in Brooklyn, and it was great. So we're really happy to be here, really happy for this opportunity, and just want to tell you that on Saturday, you guys are going to see a better, faster, and stronger Roman, and it's all because of God. It's because of that we always put everything we do in God's hands. Sounds cliche, but we do it for real. También le quiero dar un saludo especial a mi pueblo nicaragüense, a todos los medios que nos acompañan desde Nicaragua. Significa muchísimo el sacrificio que hacen. Ya saben que sin ustedes no estaríamos donde estamos y con la ayuda de Dios. Así que muchas gracias. And also before, I also want to thank the WBC, our organism, Mr. Mauricio Sulaiman, which is just like a father figure, like Honda Caicho. And he's really special to us, Tato Esaro and so many others in the WBC for making this possible. It's a blessing to be the WBC champion, Roman, and we're very, very happy to be here. And here I'll leave you with the pound-for-pound champion of the world, Roman Chocolatito Gonzalez.
Buenas a todos, Dios me los bendiga. Estamos listos para la pelea. Sé que va a ser una pelea difícil y siempre digo que el que venga en la mejor condición, ese gana la pelea.
He wants to thank everybody, especially God, all the people that have come. He's really happy. He knows it's going to be a very difficult fight, but he's coming in the best condition ever, ready to give a good fight.
Agradecerle una vez más a la gente de HBO, a Taken, que me ha dado la oportunidad de estar aquí nuevamente y principalmente con Dios y con mi familia.
He wants to thank HBO, K2, Taker Promotions, his family, and his team for helping him be here.
Gracias a cada uno de ustedes, Dios me los bendiga y nos miramos el día sábado. Que disfruten de esta pelea. Dios los bendiga.
Thank you to everybody. He wants to tell you guys that he's ready for Saturday. It's ready. It's going to be on. And thank you for everything. God bless you all.